Hi, my name is Kaci and I am somebody.
Hi Kaci, how are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
No, I'm here.
Same.
So tell me, who is Kaci?
Kaci is just a 23-year-old girl trying to navigate her crazy life.
23-year-old girl trying to navigate her crazy life.
Yeah.
You feel like your life is crazy?
I think everybody's life is crazy.
I agree. I
in
know
their own
mine's
way.
crazy for a fact. What makes your life crazy?
What makes my life crazy? Well, that I don't do things the normal way. So.
What do you mean by that?
You know, I just don't do things like, I don't follow the normal path. Kind of, you know, and like a lot of people do that, which is great. But yeah, I think if you kind of do things like your own way a little bit, obviously you have to like figure things out a little bit more for yourself. So things maybe not be so easy, or just kind of like right there handed to you. So yeah, stuff gets crazy.
No, 100%. And it takes a lot to not do things the normal way per se. Because you get a lot of people saying, hey, you should do this. Hey, you should do that. It's like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing.
Exactly.
What is it that you want to do?
That took me a very long time to figure out. And I can honestly say over the past like few weeks, I think I'm slowly starting to finally figure out what I want to do, kind of like what I have like a passion for. I've always said like there's nothing that's ever tugged at my heart. I've never wanted to like, I've had no desire to be a nurse. I've had no desire to be a teacher. There's nothing ever pulling on my heartstrings to, you know, come be this or that. So I've always just had jobs, and hobbies and whatnot, but real estate, I think, is going to be like the most biggest investment I think anybody can make in their whole entire life. And I think I wish I would have learned about it when I was a lot younger. And I think things that aren't so like typical and normal like that, you know, not a lot of people go to college to be a real estate agent. You can just go online and get a license, but they're not going to tell you that stuff. So that's something that I wish I would have known a long time ago, because the things that I'm learning now, like I said, these past few weeks and months of my life, now being 23 years old, not that that's like super old, but time goes by. So I think real estate is really going to turn my life into something.
It's great that you're finding that out now. I know lots of people can't get caught up in that. Man, I wish I would have knew this sooner. I wish I would have learned this a long time ago. But you know that old saying that people used to always say better late than never.
Yeah.
Or better now than never, really.
Exactly.
Because thinking about you being 23 years old, Lord willing, you have way more life in front of you than life behind you.
Yeah.
Because what's 23 times 2? I ain't that good at math, but I think it's 66, something like that.
Yeah, don't ask me.
I mean, not 66, I'm tripping.
That's what I said, don't ask me. I'm not the math whiz here.
Well, we'll just say you have way more time in front of you than time behind you. Lord willing.
Yeah.
So, it's good that you're figuring and finding it out now, what it is that you want to do. What is it that you wanted to do when you were younger?
I wanted to do everything when I was younger. I think that was my problem. But my other problem was I never stuck with it. I wanted to be a teacher. Well, I wanted to be all those things. I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be, not really a nurse, but I wanted to be a physical therapist. I wanted to be an athletic trainer. I wanted to be a police officer. I wanted to be a corrections officer. I wanted to be everything. And my little self all the way, I remember in my house, I had a little desk in like, you know, like just your living room. I would go out when I'm like in elementary school and I would have my mom buy me these like teacher books that teachers would like use to like for their kids in class, and I would go home and I would have a whole entire day of just teaching my fake class. And I would go through these little stages of just, oh, I want to do this. And I would pick at those things and do that for a few weeks, and I would jump to this and jump to that. So that could also be why I'm just now figuring out what I want to do at 23. But yeah, when I was little, I wanted to do it all.
Does it feel like it's too late to you sometimes?
No.
Why not?
Because I think my 55-year-old dad could do it. But I think anybody can do it.
That's a great...
It's just nobody believes it.
That's a great perspective. And, you know, I always say belief is the first step to doing anything. Yeah. So just having that thought of, it's not too late for me. I'm still young. I still have a lot of life. I still have a lot for me. Yeah. Is the first step of becoming what you want. So I'm excited to see you transcend where you are. What would you say are the 3 things that keep you going in this life?
God, definitely, 100%. I wouldn't be anywhere without him, ever. I mean, any night, I mean, you should just be able to just talk to him. He's somebody that you can just talk to anytime. And then second, 100% my boyfriend, James. Everybody knows James Duncan. And then my family, my parents and my brother, my nephew. Those 4, I mean, they keep me grounded. I mean, I care a lot about a lot of people, but I've also learned with my crazy life that to give that sparingly and not publicly either. I don't try to walk around and be like so selfish, or I don't care about you, or I don't care about you, but the people that I do care about, I'm going to care about you very deeply. And those are the people that, you know, really hold me down and keep me going in life.
That's beautiful. If you had a chance to tell the whole world something, what would you tell them?
Don't have regrets in your life. It's really hard to not think about like your past. Even as a child, even with your siblings or your grandparents or anything. I think people get stuck in the past wishing that they would have done this, or I wouldn't have done that, or, you know, literally anything. I think it's really, really hard, but I think not regretting things that you've done in your life, accepting the things that have happened, mistakes that you've made, just growing. Because like I said, time doesn't go by fast, but you can do anything. So don't let things in the past stop you from doing what you want in the future.
100%. Do you have any regrets?
Nope.
Oh, you answered that really, really quick.
I don't want to. I don't want to think to myself that I do.
I believe you.
I might struggle with those, but if somebody's going to ask me, I'm going to fake it till you make it. No, I don't have regrets in my life. I might have made mistakes, yes, but I wish that wouldn't have happened, but I can't regret them because I can't change them.
Right. I can see that you have a lot of wisdom within you. I hope in the future that it comes out even more, because you have a special gift that can help a lot of other people. And if you just put yourself out there to be like, hey, I have some advice that could probably help your life to be better. Because there are a lot of people out here who may need just a simple, quick tip on how to make something better, you know, how to do something. And I know that you have it within you. So I think this is the most I ever heard you talk, and I know you for like 2-3 years. So it's nice to talk to you.
You too. Got me in the whole interview. I feel great now.
You should. That's my whole goal.
I'm glad you know me a little bit more.
Like somebody.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Kaci.
Of course. Thank you.